Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our Monday live show. We are streaming on, let's see, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And as always, on Monday, we're here giving you the most up to date information about the big changes that are happening every day. And let's see what happened here. All right. All right, perfect. So, welcome everybody, and hopefully you can see me. So, drop a comment, let me know. Today we're going to be talking about the new proposed rule that they just announced a couple of days ago, and their the public charge expansion, which means that if you or a family member use public benefits, food stamps, Medicaid, public Section 8 housing and all that, then the immigration officers are going to be able to use it against you, right? So they're going to have what is called negative factors. So the more public charge, the more public benefits you used, the more likely is that they could deny your green card. And this is something concerning because right now, these public charge benefits are not impacting your green card if you apply for it today, right? So that is obviously concerning to a lot of people who are watching this. Thanks, guys. Welcome. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about what that means in practical terms for people that are, trying to apply for public benefits. And let me see here. And how it's going to impact you guys when you go through the immigration process, essentially, right? Let me put it here. Yeah, so it is concerning because many of you guys are going through the immigration process and you're worried about it, and so we need to figure out what can we do to be able to this. All right, so, and this is for people that are going through the immigration process, and even if you make enough money as a U.S. citizen, even if you make enough money to sponsor your spouse, if your immigrant spouse or any other family member in your household ever took public benefits, that could be a negative factor, which means it could delay your case or potentially send it for revocation. All right, guys. So that is what we're talking about today. How it's going to impact processing green cards. Also, I'll give you an update about what's happening in San Diego. As you know, right now in San Diego, they are detaining people that if you overstayed your visa and you're going for the green card interview, they are detaining people at the San Diego Immigration Office. And so we'll give you an update what's happening here. We have a few clients that we represent. One of them, there was a news article a couple of days ago. This client, Jessica, who is married to a Navy person, and he was in uniform at the green card interview where immigration officers, ICE officers entered the interview, and they essentially detained the spouse in front of the Navy person, and he was in uniform, and they said, oh, she just overstayed, and they just took her. And this is a person that overstayed less than 6 months, guys, just to give you perspective of what's happening. Now, so you think that's crazy, right? You think that's crazy. Well, today there was another incident where a mother with her 6 months old baby. So imagine you're married to a US citizen, you're an immigrant, you have a 6 months old baby with that citizen. You overstayed your visa, maybe a year, maybe less. And you're sitting holding your 6 months old baby at the interview. And ICE agents walked into the room and they took her They gave the baby to the dad, and they took the mother who just overstayed. She just overstayed. Now people are saying, well, it's she's a criminal. She overstayed. Guys, there are millions of people that overstayed their visas over the years, and there's a provision in the law that says if you're married to a citizen, that's how you're going to fix your papers, by getting married and fixing your papers. And that's what she did. She literally did the right thing. She walked to the immigration office with her husband and their 6 months old baby. And ICE agents separated her from her child, breastfeeding child, and took her to custody. Okay? This is what's happening right now. It's happening in San Diego, but it's expanding to other immigration offices. It's expanding to Seattle, and it's expanding to Phoenix, Arizona, and also to the New York office. We heard that they're detaining. So this is crazy, but it is happening right now. I mean, I know if I tell this to people, they don't believe me, but it is happening. It happened today at the San Diego immigration office, where they separated a breastfeeding mother from her child to detain her because she overstayed the visa, even though she's married to a US citizen. So what do you do, guys? What do people do now? They're saying, well, they're asking me, what do you suggest us to do? We are trying to fix our papers the right way. But if we are coming forward, they're detaining us. They're separating us from our babies who need milk, who need the attention of their mothers. They don't care. They will separate you. They'll detain you. So we are entering a new phase in immigration where we have to start thinking with our heads and say, well, if you're overstayed your visa, should you attend your interview right now, right? You got to think about it. Should we attend the interview? Should we reschedule? Those are the conversations we're having with our clients right now. You know what I mean? So, so let's talk about it, right? I mean, what are you going to do? If there are hundreds of people watching this live. I'm sure many of you already overstayed your visas. What are you going to do, right? Are you going to file your immigration case? Well, we'll see. Anyway, Jesse's saying, are you able to help clients in all 50 states? As a matter of fact, we can, absolutely. So all you have to do is use the form that I just pinned at the bottom of the screen. This is specifically from TikTok. It's a form that allows you guys to get in touch with us during the live, right here on the live. Use the form, guys, to get in touch on the live so we can get the conversation moving and get you the consultations you need. And if you're watching this on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, the number is right here on the screen. Take advantage of it. We are entering a new era in immigration enforcement where there's no more common sense enforcement, right? There's no more common sense. What they're doing right now is essentially they're looking at their paper and say, we need 4,000 people detained today. Whether you're a mother breastfeeding your child, or disabled, spouse of a veteran, or a 96-year-old immigrant who overstayed their visa. They don't care. All these people are going to be detained. Okay, guys? So this is our reality, and we will talk today about what we can do. How can we navigate this? Let me hear some of you guys telling me, I want to hear from you. If you overstayed your visa, if you're going through the green card process, let's talk about it. Let's get you on the live. If you're watching this on TikTok and you're overstaying your visa, if you're going through the green card process, let's join the discussion. Request to join the live. I'll get you on the screen. And we got our first person who's going to tell us their story. And if you were to share this on YouTube, join the link. I want to hear from you guys if you have stories about overstay. Sarah, what's your name and where are you from? Can you hear me? We're giving an opportunity for people to join the live. And if you're watching this on TikTok, line up, request to join, and I'll get you guys on the show. And we'll give you updates about DACA. We'll give you updates about work permits. We'll talk to you about what's happening with the new public charge rule. Everybody's asking about that. And, we'll get you guys on the show. Who is this? Ronaldo, where are you from? And what is your question?
I'm from New York.
From New York, my favorite city. Tell me your question.
Yeah. I'm originally from Ghana, so I came here through the border
Okay.
in 2023.
All right.
And then I'm married to a green card holder.
All right.
and she will be eligible to file for her citizenship this December 23rd.
Okay.
So I have been paroled.
Okay.
So I'm thinking, I don't know if I should file the I-130, and then when she became a U.S. citizen, then I update the I-130, or I should wait when she became a U.S. citizen.
I think, like I said, I tell people, if you're married to a green card holder and you have the option to file for the I-130, you should file for the I-130. It's not going to hurt, right? In case something happens to you, the I-130 is a good thing to have on your record. Once again, guys, remember, that is something that if you're eligible for any benefit, you should take advantage of it. I think you should file the I-130.
And I do have my asylum case opened recently.
Okay.
And I have a hearing next year, April, in Federal Plaza, New York City.
Okay.
How should I go about that? Can I still file for the I-130 while the...
Absolutely. The I-130 is a separate benefit. You should definitely file for the I-130 and work on your asylum. These are two things, the more things you have, the better it is. Okay.
And if she filed for her citizenship this December, how soon do you think?
It'll take about 6 months for her to get her citizenship, I would say. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Where is your phone number?
So use the form. You see the form in the screen at the bottom. Use that form. Yeah. That's the best way to get a hold of me. Or if you prefer to text me, the number is in my bio. Just go to my bio. It's right there. Okay. See you soon. Send me a message. But once again, guys, the best way, if you're watching this on TikTok, use the form at the bottom of the screen. It is the best way TikTok wants us to get in touch. But also the number is in my bio and in my name. It's right there. It's for you guys. All right, let's see. We've got Jules here on YouTube. Hello, Jules. Oops, Jules. All right, Pierre. Yeah, use the form. Absolutely.
Hello.
Hi, Pierre. Where are you from? And put your video on if you have one.
I don't have video right now. Is that okay?
That's all right. Just ask your question and let us know where you're from.
Yes, sir. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
All right.
I just 4 months ago I got my U.S. citizenship through marriage under the 3-year rule.
Okay.
And I have good news. I applied for my mom. I adjusted her status. She was here visiting on a B2 visa, and she wanted to adjust. And 3 months later, she got her green card approved. No interview.
Okay.
And my question is, my brother, he's here in the U.S. He has a pending asylum case. Can
Okay.
my mom file for my brother under F2B category? I know there's a priority date.
She can file, but remember, the priority date is what we have to watch for. So technically, she can file, and I think it's a good thing to do it. So time will start running. So yeah, I think she should do it.
Can he actually adjust status if the priority date becomes current at one point? Can he adjust status from pending asylum to permanent residency?
It depends on many factors. It depends, was he legal when he filed for asylum? It depends on, if he was, potentially he could, but it's going to be up to USCIS at the time when the numbers are current.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Of course, anytime. All right, guys. That takes a few more questions here. We're now on TikTok. Here we've got any update about DACA, Texas, and all that stuff. So, guys, remember, if you're watching this and you want DACA update, we're waiting for the judge's decision any day now. It's not here yet, but it's coming. And once it happens, I'll make a full video on this. But for the moment, nothing happened. Thanks, HETC. Appreciate you. How long does it take to schedule for individual hearing after your master hearing was canceled by your lawyer? It depends on the city and the state. Sometimes it could be over a year. I applied for N400 on December. I am waiting for my interview. Any advice? This is not good. December 2021 and you still don't have an interview, you need to file a mandamus. So let's talk about Mandamus, guys. I can see here in the question that many people who are pending for a long time. People are pending, 3 years after an interview, waiting for an interview for 4 years. This is not right. If they're not doing their job, we can file what is called a Mandamus. It's a lawsuit that forces them to take action. And I see here in the comments, quite a few people need that. Julie's case has been delayed 7 years, 751 for a while. We've got N400s here. We've got I-130. So use the number on the screen to initiate the Mandamus this week. And those of you guys on TikTok, use the form I just pinned here. This is the best way to get a hold of us on TikTok during the live. The idea is to do this during the live so you get priority, or use the number in my bio to send me a text immediately during the live so we can get you a Mandamus set up. There's no time to wait for this government to take action. We have to force them to do it, right, guys? And that's what we do. Also, people are asking me about the habeas petitions. Habeas corpus is a petition that helps get somebody out of detention where everything else fails. Many, many people are being detained for months and months, and the only way to get them out of detention is filing an habeas corpus petition. And this is what we do right now, a lot of these habeas and the Mandamus. So if you're stuck, your case is stuck, this is a Mandamus. If one of your loved ones is detained over, I would say, 60 days and no relief, we can file those habeas and we get those people out just like that. All right, let's get Jules back on. Jules, what is your question and where are you from?
Can you hear me?
I can, absolutely.
Okay. I'm actually calling from Chesapeake, Virginia.
Okay.
And I just have two questions.
All
My
right.
first question is, how are renewals going? Or
What kind of renewals? What kind of renewals?
renewing your 10-year green card.
Oh, those renewals are going very slow. So if you file an I-90 right now, it's taking forever. So the sooner you file it, the better. The earliest you can file is 6 months before your green card expires. Make sure you do it 6 months before.
Okay. And then I went ahead and got a real ID in December. I'm
Okay.
traveling in last December. I got a real ID. No
All right.
problem. So
Okay.
I'm traveling December of this year to North Carolina, and I'm going to use my real ID instead of my green card. Is that
Okay.
okay?
Yeah. You don't need your green card when you travel inside the US. You need it when you travel outside of the US, right? So the real ID is perfectly fine to travel inside.
I just don't want to be, like harassed. That's why I don't want to use.
No. You
I
won't
have
you won't be- yeah.
so many knots in my stomach. I feel sorry and I'm so concerned about everybody with immigration, anybody with a green card, even me.
I mean, I
Like,
just posted a video. I just recorded a video today. It will come out on Wednesday. The 7 biggest risk green card holders are having right now. That most of them are not even familiar. So make sure you watch the video. But I agree with you. It's a scary time right now.
yeah, it's like I don't even want to go to the store or nothing. It's like,
I mean, I'm telling you, I'm a naturalized citizen, and I'm scared. And I'm an immigration attorney. You know what I mean? So it's crazy because I'm
so
seeing those things happen every single day. After I've seen our client wife being pulled in front of his eyes. He's a military full uniform, taking the wife of a military service member. That's
what
next.
about Chip Roy, that congressman or House representative that wants to halt immigration? Did you hear about that?
No, I haven't heard about it. I'll Google it. Chip, what's his name?
His name's Chip Roy. He's a senator from Texas. I watch Fox News only because
I'll Google it. I don't watch Fox, but I'll Google it. There's
I
so
don't
many
usually watch Fox either, but I just
news.
watch it
I'm
because
trying to stay current. There's just too many things. But
he's trying to stop immigration for a period of time. All immigration.
I mean, I'll read about it. I mean, I have no clue about this one, but I'll make another video about this. Anyway,
Thank you so much for talking.
Appreciate it. All right, guys, let's see. Benjamin, please talk about the new rule of public charge. So first of all, guys, I posted a video about it today on TikTok. It's already going crazy. The idea behind this is let's explain what it is. So first of all, it is a proposed rule. It's not effective yet. And what it means is that if you are going through the immigration process, so let's say you were a student here, and then you got a work visa, and then you or you married a citizen, and you were going through the process, you didn't have a green card yet, but during that process, you've taken public benefits, Medicaid, Section 8 housing assistance, CHIPS, food stamps. You've done this. And many people have done this. And they still do it today. And they're still getting their green card. But under this new rule, what they're saying is that immigration officers are going to say, oh, yeah, you've taken public benefits. We're going to count it as a strike against you, which means that once they evaluate if you should get a green card, the more you've done this, the longer. So, for example, we have a case of a lady. She's been Section 8 housing assistance for 3 years while she was a student. Right now, she's going through the green card process today, and that's not an issue. But if it's going to be adjudicated during the new rule, if it passes, she's not going to get her green card, because 3 years might be excessive for somebody to stay on public housing, right? So these are the things that they're doing right now. It gives officers, to me, it's not even about the fact that it's a new public charge and all this craziness. To me, it's about the fact that this gives immigration officers so much power to make a decision, say, you know what, I think because you've been on public assistance for 2 years, you are not eligible. Or I think because you had a baby and you didn't have a job and you took you took food stamps to feed your child, you're a bad person and you shouldn't get a green card. You know what I mean? That is what I'm worried about, that they have this power with this new rule, which is crazy, because like I said, now they have so much power already. It's crazy to think that immigration law says that if you overstayed your visa and you're married to a citizen, it is in the rules, right? Section 245 says that there's a waiver if you're married to a citizen. But ICE agents today don't care, right? They say, we don't care. You overstayed your visa. They're like robots. You overstayed your visa. You're a bad person. We have rules from this administration to get you. And our quota is 3,000 a day. And we are now at 2,500. So you're coming with us, right? And that is where the scary part is, because the power they have today is something that we've never seen ever in the history of immigration. And I've been doing this for 22 years. And even other attorneys have been doing this for 40 years. And I've been talking to them, it's like, never. Have you heard of signal lab surveillance? How would that affect visa green card applications? Well, it's going to impact, because, now they have the way to determine entry and exit to the United States. When you exit, they know how long you stayed here. So you can see what is happening, right? How this country is becoming Big Brother, surveillance. You've done this, we're going to punish you. This is becoming next level. And so it's going to get more complicated for people to get their green cards, or keep their or be able to keep their green card. Mildred, my green card EAD from the National Interest Verification just got approved. Can I work in a retail store while applying for jobs in line with my proposed endeavor? I would be careful to do that, because NIW is specifically designed to do certain things, and if you're going to do something unrelated, it could potentially put a risk, specifically later on when you apply for citizenship. So I think you should have a consultation to discuss the implications of doing something like that, because I would be careful. All right, let's see. We've got one more person here, and then we will take the next person on YouTube. I think the next person waiting is Meg. All right.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. What is your name and where are you calling from today?
My name is Fatu, and I'm calling from New York.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
So, I just wanted to confirm what you were talking about earlier.
Tell me.
That I know one of my friends from California who had a green card interview today.
Okay.
And has been arrested by us. after the interview.
All right. Where city was she detained?
San Diego. Yeah.
Oh my God, San Diego is a nightmare right now, and I'm here in San
Yeah.
Diego. San Diego, I'm telling you, it's like, what was the situation with her? How long was she overstay
Okay.
when she
So
detained? Yeah.
around 8 years. She
Okay.
doesn't have a criminal record, no removal proceeding, nothing. This is her first time filing.
Did they have an attorney with them?
Well, she had an attorney for the whole procedure of the green card. But now she's thinking of, I mean, like we're advising her to just get another one for this situation.
No, tell her to call. Tell her to call my office immediately because we are handling right now all the bond hearings for this client. So tell her to, you see my number in my bio. Just write it down and give it to her.
Yeah.
Okay. Because right now, what we're doing, we're trying to get those people on the bond as soon as possible, and because
the bond.
it depends. Some of these bonds are 1,500. Some, they're not more than 5,000. But it's not even a question of how much it is. It's a question of how fast can you get it, because in some cases they don't give it to you as fast as possible, and everybody wants to get out before Thanksgiving.
So my situation.
Okay.
I came here with B2 visa.
Okay.
That actually expired today.
Oh, really? Oh my God.
May 25th.
Are
Yeah,
you?
for
What
this
is your?
year.
Are you married or what's your
I'm
situation?
married to an 8-month-old
And
child
and your B visa expired today?
today.
Oh, why didn't you file an extension? Why didn't you file an extension?
Because I thought it was gonna be like since I'm trying to go through the immigrant status, so filing for an extension, like
Where do you live right now?
in New York.
In New York. Well, in New York, it's not happening yet, but who knows, right?
Right.
Yeah. I think, yeah, you should. There's something you can do. I don't want to say it publicly because it's kind of a strategy that I don't want to reveal. Send me a message and let's work on your situation before it gets too late, because there may be something we can do.
Okay, even
Okay.
like visa expired.
Even though the visa expired, correct.
It's like
Mhm.
November 24th.
Exactly. Even though, yeah. So send me a message. Remind me that you're from New York and we spoke on the live, and let's get it taken care of. Let's taking care of it as soon as possible.
All right.
Okay. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you so much.
Of course, I'll remember you.
Thank you.
So that's what I'm saying, guys. It's kind of like, normally, if you can overstay a visa if you're married to a citizen, and you can still fix your paperwork, but they're taking away that power without any legal authority. You know what I mean? So let's see. We've got Meg here. Hey, Meg, where are you call? Where are you?
Hi, can you
Yeah,
hear me?
yeah. I can hear you, of course.
Okay, I'm calling from New Jersey. So
Okay.
I have a question for. I'm calling from New Jersey. I'm
Okay.
driving, so in case if you hear someone now, it's okay.
The
I
most
have
important thing is drive safe. That's all we care about.
okay,
All
yeah,
right.
okay.
What's your
That's why I'm
question?
not on video.
All
Yeah,
right.
so I have a family member that came in to US with B1, B2 when she was 10 years old.
Okay.
So they filed asylum for her after 1 year
Okay.
because the person that she stayed with did not know that they have to file asylum before a year, but they
Correct.
filed it after 1 year. So when she was like 10 years plus, almost going to 11 years, but the asylum was denied in that year. So she was sent to immigration court. Since then, she just got an appointment for court proceeding, which is coming
Okay.
up next year. So
Okay.
my question is, will filing late as a minor, will it affect her in any way? Because she came in when she was 10 years and now she's 18 years old.
I mean, normally you don't accrue on lawful presence when you're a minor, so I think she should be fine. But she needs to take care of her situation now as she's turning 18, for sure.
Okay, they sent her to court proceeding. She has a master hearing. So since
Yeah.
like 7 years, she not have any court day until recently when the new
Yeah.
president came in.
That's normal
So
because it takes forever to wait for the court hearing.
yeah, so what I'm going to ask now, does she have any other benefits that she can apply for, or she has to go to the master hearing?
Well, like I said, I need from based on what you tell me, she has to show up for this master hearing. In terms of what other benefits she might have, I need to look at her file, ask her more questions, and we can determine that. All right.
Okay.
So tell her to reach out
Okay
to
then.
us. All
Okay
right.
then.
Thanks, man. Of
Thank
course.
you.
All right. So let's see here. Thanks, Ella. She saw me on local news. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it, guys. Well, the reason you saw me on local news is because we're representing the wife of the Navy service member she was snatched at the interview, and we're trying to do our best to get her out. So far, we are facing resistance from ICE, and it's crazy because they don't care that she's married to a service member. They don't care, right? It just shows you, right? This is our country, and they're detaining people, causing stress on our military people, and for no reason. So once again, you're watching this on TikTok, make sure you follow my account. If you're here for the first time watching my live, follow my account, and to get in touch, fill the little short form at the bottom to book an appointment during the live, guys. The best thing to do is to book it during the live, and also people watching this on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, because if you do it during the live, then you get priority booking and a special Black Friday offer for a discount on every case that you book from now on. Black Friday deals are happening only for the live viewers who are aware of this deal. All right. So all you have to do is send a text and request the Black Friday deal, and the team will offer it to you and take advantage of it because you're watching the live. And I want to, reward you for that. And, so Jay says, I applied for adjustment of status over a year ago. Should I be worried about the new DHS rules proposal? Yes, you should be worried, because your interview is going to take place after the rule will be implemented. So it's going to impact you big time. Let's see here. I applied for adjustment. Just curious if something you could handle if you know how much your fees are. Jay, well, I can't tell you my fees. I don't know what it is that you need. So the best thing to do, that's why we're booking these consultations. So then during the consultation, we can discuss what is it that you need, and then we can figure it out. How long are EADs C9 taking right now? 6 months. And can a lawyer help speed up the process? We can try, but there's no guarantee we can speed it up, because we have to use the regular reasons, job loss and all that kind of stuff, right? All right, let's see. Bob is here. Hey, Bob, how are you, and where are you from?
Hi, Jacob. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Where are you watching this, and where are you? Where are you
From
now? Where?
from Miami.
Miami. Nice. Very good. So, what is your question? Tell us.
So my question is, my son have an interview coming up overseas, and I'm just my question. I when I filed this case.
Okay.
I used to be married, so I'm divorced now, and I pay child support. So I'm supposed to be send it to National Visa Center, my
Okay.
divorce certificate, or I don't have to send.
Well, you should, because they're gonna ask for it at the interview. So it's better for them to have it updated. So you should upload it to your account.
To National Visa Center.
Absolutely, you should.
Okay, so even the child support document, I have to send it to.
No, you don't have to send the child support, just the divorce part. And if they need anything about the divorce, like the child support arrangement, they'll ask for it. Don't send it unless they ask for it. But the divorce, you need to update them.
So I have. So if I didn't update it, this is a problem.
No, it's not a problem. You can still do it now, because they probably will ask for it.
No, I mean, if I didn't submit it, I just get divorced. So if
No, it's not a problem. No, it's very recent. So there's a reason why you haven't done it. Yeah, it's fine. You're not.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I said you're in good shape right now. If you submit it now.
Okay. So, but if I didn't submit it, you will have a problem.
Eventually, if you're not, then yes.
Oh, okay. So I would submit it, and you have to have a. So so 12 years old, do you have an interview too?
Correct. Everybody's having interviews right now.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jacob.
Of course, anytime.
You have a great day.
You too. Let's see here. Does the public charge rule apply to green card holders? So once you have a green card, the public charge rule does not apply to you. This is actually for people that are going through the green card process, right? So that's really what I was trying to explain to you guys, that it's crazy because right now, if you're taking public benefits and you are going through the green card process, many of those public benefits are not going to impact you, like Section 8, Medicaid, food stamps. People who use it, they're not impacting the green card. But with the expanded public charge rule, it's not only going to be impacting, but also gives the officers so much power to make those decisions, who can get a green card and who is not going to get a green card. And that's really what we're talking about today. And so many people are worried about this. So once again, if you are worried about this and you are going through the green card process and you want to start your green card process right now, then use the form at the bottom of the screen. You're watching this on TikTok, use this form to book the consultation with me right now. Also follow the account so you don't miss any of my live. So follow me right now and share the live, guys. There's a little thing you can share the live so more people can see it. And this same thing on YouTube and on Facebook and Instagram. Share it, send the links to more people so they can join us. Let's see here. Alexa, watching you online for a number of months now. Thank you for your support. All that you do, appreciate it. If someone took medical benefits while pregnant on an overstay visa, are they in the bad shape? We are filing for a green card soon. Absolutely. So you were here and you overstayed your visa and then you took public benefits. Under today's public charge rule, they're not going to go as hard. Most likely you'll be fine. But under the expanded rule that they just proposed, the officers can say, well, you were here, overstayed your visa, you took public benefits, and I don't care if your husband makes or wife makes enough money, you are now barred from getting a green card. They will have that power to do that. Do you understand? So that's what I'm saying. If you have a green card, if you apply for a green card and you're eligible to apply for a green card, do it now before this crazy rule becomes a reality, because who knows what's going to happen afterwards, right, guys? Any update on the 45 pending based on asylum? I don't have any news about that yet. Let's see here. Any DACA update? So guys, remember this. We're waiting for the decision of the judge. And as soon as I have it, I'll let you know, guys. Oh, thanks, my friend. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We got some familiar faces here. What's happening? How to file once you're married to a U.S. citizen. This is from Demby. You can file by choosing by doing the green card. Let's see here. Sarah, I'll pick you because you've been patient. So anybody who's here, you want to join the live, join the live. All right. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hi, how are you? Where are you from? And what is your name? And what is your question?
My name is Sarah. I'm calling from New York.
Okay, Sarah. Perfect. Tell us your question.
I have a question about
Okay.
my mom. I said I do an application visa for her.
Okay.
Only what they said, everything was okay because I travel, I work, I do everything, and I have my citizenship.
Okay.
But they said she's 73.
Okay.
She don't have traveling experience. That's the reason that they deny her. So is it a way that you can help?
So she is trying to apply for a tourist visa, right?
Yes.
I mean, obviously we can help to prepare it, but there's no guarantee, even if I do it, that they're going to give it to her, because it's a very discretionary decision from the U.S. Embassy. So, we can help for sure, put her package in order, make sure that she's well prepared. But at the end of the day, these officers, they make those decisions. So if she wants my help, please fill the form at the bottom here and let me know. I'll be more than happy to help.
Okay, and the other question is, my sister was here with her daughter. When the daughter was, I think, 7 or 8 years, now she's 22.
Okay.
She filed for her daughter, but they respond through the medicals that they need from her. So they finally cancel the green card because they don't get the medical.
Okay.
So now she filed for the daughter again on the asylum.
Okay.
But still, it's 4 months. They don't hear anything from immigration.
Well, because asylum is taking forever. It's taking 7 years right now, average. That's why they haven't heard anything.
But they don't send any paper that they got the
Thank you.
information from her. It should be or no?
You know, does she have a receipt? At least a receipt?
No, she don't have no receipt.
I mean, they should have sent her something.
And the lawyer said she sent for like twice to USCIS about her fingerprint, but they did not accept it. So which you don't understand.
Well, I think based on what you're telling me, it seems like there was some kind of an error in this filing, because if they don't find her a receipt, they keep sending it back. You know, I mean, again, I can't say anything because I don't see any. You know, I have to see the paperwork. Just tell her to send me a message. In the number is in my bio. Just write it down and send me a message. Okay,
Okay.
it's the best thing to do.
Because she was approved for the territory, everything.
No, I understand, but I just need to see it, and then we can go from there. Okay.
Oh,
All right. Thank you so much.
so much.
You
Thank
too.
you, Trevor.
Bye. Are you flexible with your fees? Spoke to you already for NW. Well, I mean, we are flexible. Remember, guys, this is Black Friday week, so we have a lot of good deals, especially for those of you watching this on the live. All you have to do is fill the form at the bottom of the screen, request a consultation, get the Black Friday deal, and save lots of money on your immigration matters. You know, I mean, why not? If we can help, ask about I-45 or DHS rule. Okay. All right, let's see here. I just submitted my I-130 for my husband who is in Afghanistan. Is there anything to speed up the process? You cannot speed up the process, unfortunately. All right, guys. Let me take one more. Let me see here. Does it happen that biometric appointment for a green card is not the same time for both primary and dependent? The wife got her appointment and I haven't received mine yet. Absolutely. They don't have to be at the same time. Can you explain the process for post-transfer and visa shopping? First of all, it's not possible anymore. Under the new rules of the Department of State, you cannot switch a post for an interview for your visa. You have to go to where your country is. Before, you could, say, okay, this post is faster than the other, and you could choose to go to a different post. You can't do this anymore. Let's see here. I'll take you in a second. No worries. I'll get you guys in the order. What do you think is going to happen? Will they expand detention of interviews to other cities? I think so, guys. I'm telling you, right now they're detaining all these people in San Diego. And it's crazy to see it. They're literally, people overstayed. Almost every other person is currently being detained. And it's going to be, it's already expanding to Seattle. I heard some people were detained in Phoenix, Arizona a couple of days ago. So I think it's going to expand throughout the country. What is happening in San Diego is crazy because like everybody's being detained. Like any overstay, they don't care if you're a breastfeeding mother, if you're married to a Navy person, if you're disabled. They literally pick up everybody and everybody's getting detained, right? And again, to me, it's not about enforcing the law. It's about quotas, right? They need to meet their quotas. So if they don't have enough people detained that same week, they will detain everybody. And this is exactly what they're doing in San Diego right now. All right, guys. So let's see. Let me take Mr. DL here, and then I'll take DU on TikTok. So guys, be patient. I'll try to get as many as I can. We have a lot of questions. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello, yes.
Yeah. What is your name and where are you from?
David.
Okay. Where are you from, David?
California.
California. All right. What is your question?
Okay, regarding the public charge,
Okay.
I'm concerned. I overstayed my visa like 22 years ago,
Okay.
and my son will become 21 and will turn 21 in maybe 8 months.
Okay.
Uh, and I'm concerned about the public charge. I live in low income apartments.
Are you what is called Section 8 type of housing?
No, it's I don't know exactly the terms they use, but if we get kind of a discount, but It's not Section 8 for sure. It's called low income housing, something like that.
Okay. Now, are you getting any financial incentive or it's just the discount?
It's a discount. We never get any cash, any checks, nothing.
Okay.
It's we have to reapply like once a year, every
Is it,
year.
is it through the state or the federal government?
That I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know.
I mean,
And
let's take example of this thing, okay? So, somebody's taking public housing. It could potentially be considered as housing assistance in a way, right? Based on what they
Mhm,
said. And what they're going to do is they're going to look at it. They're going to say, um, what else have you done? Do you know what I mean? Like they're going to look at it and say, why did you do it? So right now we're still studying the regulations. We don't really have an idea what they're going to do to enforce it and how they're going to be
mhm.
looking at it. Because remember, just because you took this assistance, it's not an automatic denial of your green
Disqualific.
card. It's
Okay.
not.
Also, I
But
have medical. I don't know if that adds
right,
more to my,
it could. It could. What I'm saying, all these things are going to be like, negative points against you, right? And then the officer is going to say, well, now you have 6 negative points. I don't think you qualify for the green card. You know what I mean? That's what they're going to do. So we're going to be at the mercy of these officers, right? You're going to be at the mercy of the officer. Oh, this guy took this guy took
Mhm.
these benefits. So that's really what I'm concerned about this public charge rule, the new one. So I mean, obviously there's nothing you can do about it at the moment, right? Because it is what it is. Your son is not a citizen yet. Hopefully it's not going to become law. It's not going to become a rule. I hope it's not. It's going to be very devastating, not because I feel like people are going to get denied, but I feel because of all this power that these officers will have to make these decisions. You are good, you're not good. You're worthy, you're not worthy. You know what I mean? That's
Mhm.
that's what I think. But for you, I mean, all you can do right now, I mean, I'm not telling you to stop doing it because you've already done it. It's not going to make a difference anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think for now, keep doing what you're doing. Let's monitor this new change, and you know what I mean. If it happens, then we'll see. See what we're
Mhm.
gonna do. All
And
right.
regarding the people being detained, in my case, the people like me applying by citizen children,
Yeah.
do this type of people are being
Yeah.
scheduled for interview?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So those people are also being detained right now. So if you're married to a citizen, if your child is a citizen, all these people are getting detained right now. If you are in a particular area, right now we're talking about San Diego. Okay, you're in
Okay.
a different place, but that might expand to other areas as well, right? Well, like, we don't know, right? We have to see. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Hmm.
we'll talk about this, guys. Many people are joining right now, and I'll explain to you what's upcoming. The new change is not effective yet, but make sure you follow my account and share the live. But anyway, I'll keep you posted. Make sure you keep following my channel, and hopefully things will get better in a few months. But for now, I hope it's not going to pass.
And then one more question. In
Yeah.
case I go, we work with you, if you advise me to go for it, and the when
What?
how do the office where my paper will be sent will be at the office in San Diego, where is your office, or it's going to be sent to the city where I am?
No, it's sent to the city where you live. They don't care what the lawyer is. They care where you are.
Okay. And
Okay.
I don't know if you can disclose it, but to have just to have an idea, how much do you charge for your services? It's me and my wife, two people.
Send me a message, and I'll tell you what we try, because it depends. Every case is different. We have to understand the complexity. Some people have, like you have some complexities now with this new matter. Send me a message.
Hmm.
The number is, you see the number right now. Text
Yes.
me from the live, and I'll give you all the information.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, my friend. Stay
Bye.
safe. Um, all right, guys. So as I mentioned, a lot of people are joining right now. Welcome, guys. We're talking about the new proposed. It's not effective, yes. Proposed public charge rule, which will basically ban people who apply for benefits, public medical, food stamps, um, um, Section 8, public housing assistance, all these things will be a problem if you apply for a green card. It creates a new kind of selection process for immigration officers to choose people who can get green cards. And this rule is going to come to us in January, late January, right? So you guys have enough time to prepare. Now, if you're watching this on TikTok, follow my account right now so you don't miss any of the lives, any of the daily videos. And if you need to book a consultation to take advantage of Black Friday deals that are happening right now at the firm, please use the form that I just pinned here, because TikTok requires us to pin the form so you can fill it up for the consultation. And also you can use the phone number in my bio to request the consultation and claim your Black Friday special offer, which we only do once a year. And it is good because, immigration service, legal services are not cheap. And getting those deals once a year is an amazing way to help support your immigration journey, especially now. So many people need the help, and we want to be able to support you guys. People say, oh, immigration attorneys charge high fees and all that. The fees are not just something that we charge because we feel like charging. It's a reflection of the time that we spend on the cases, so we can pay our paralegals, our case managers, the office admin team, pay the rent, pay the lights, so we're able to provide services. So, everything costs money, and we have to somehow, it's a give and take, right? So that's the reason why, we charge fees, right? But once a year or twice a year, we're able to offer special high discounts like before Black Friday. So take advantage of this. Fill the form that you see pinned at the bottom of the screen. Use the number in my bio to do a quick text right now from the live. Anybody who's doing it from the lives will be able to benefit from those Black Friday deals. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it. So why not? Why not save some money, help a loved one, and before the craziness starts. What if somebody used public benefits and are green card holders? Will it affect citizenship application? For the moment, it's not going to affect your citizenship, but who knows? This crazy administration, they change the rules every day on us, right? The thing is, it's crazy because people are asking me, oh, what are we going to do right now? We overstayed our visa. We're applying for a green card. What are we going to do? Well, the thing is, nobody can answer those questions, because what is happening right now in immigration hasn't happened in the past 60 years, 60, right? So even immigration attorneys that retired, they're in their 80s. They have not seen anything like this, where you have a situation where somebody overstayed their visas. Now they're married to a citizen, right? I'm just giving an example. And they are going through the process to fix their paperwork. They're doing the right thing. They pay the fees, and they're coming forward to legalize themselves. In exchange, what is happening to these people? They are going through the immigration process. They're going through the interview. And at the end of the interview, a secret door is open in the back of the room, and 2 ICE agents enter and snatch the immigrant who overstayed. This happened over and over again the past 10 days in San Diego and 2 other cities. And you think to yourself, well, maybe these people are criminals, right? So they should be taken away. No, they're not criminals. They are just people that overstayed their visa by a few months. Sometimes could be less than 6 months. Sometimes could be a year. Those are people that are, decent people that never, ever were detained in their life. And we're talking about people married to military people, right? So you say, oh, they're married to military people. They're not going to be detained. They're never going to do that to our armed forces people. Well, our client, Jessica, was taken in front of her husband in uniform, right? He's sitting there in uniform, and they're taking his wife, right? This is a person that is fighting for our country, guys. He is now worried about his wife instead of being worried about protecting our country. A mother just on Friday shows up, overstayed about a year, and she comes to the interview not realizing what's going to happen. Her child, her baby, 6 months, is latching to her breast. She's breastfeeding, right? She finally was able to master breastfeeding. As you know, if anybody had kids, it's not easy to breastfeed, right? It takes a few months to learn how to do it. And finally, your baby is breastfeeding and you're excited. What does the ICE agent do? Ma'am, you overstayed. Take the baby, hands it to the dad, who's a U.S. citizen, handcuffs the mother, and takes her away. She just mastered breastfeeding. The baby is not able to eat anymore. Now they have to move to formula. You know what it does to your child? Formula? I don't have to tell you that, but it's bad for your child. This is happening. Why? Because ICE has a quota of how many people they need to arrest, and they don't care if it's a mother or a wife of a military person or a disabled person or a child or a child. They're taking everybody, right? So this is the new reality, and you need to understand how to navigate it, how to be smart about it. What do we do? Do we show up to this interview or we reschedule it so we don't get detained, right? This is a conversation you should have with your attorney. Why are these attorneys sending these people to the interviews? Why? I have no idea. But we're getting those clients after they get detained, and now we have to get them out, right? Because their lawyers didn't advise them properly, because their lawyers didn't know what to do at the interview while the client was there being detained. So this is the new reality. All right, let's take a few more questions. And we have a lot of people waiting on video here. Let's get them on. And let's see. Mr. Do was waiting for a while. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. Anyway, anybody's watching this on TikTok, follow my account right now. Use the form right now. The form is at the bottom of the screen. Use it to get your Black Friday deals, to get consultations right now. What is your question, my friend? And what is your name?
I am in Massachusetts. So my question is a little bit complicated. So I have a U.S. citizen girlfriend, so we're getting married very soon. And the thing is, like, I'm trying to put her on my list so we can get all our paperwork on their names. But the thing is that she has a bad credit, and they don't want to put her on the list, and also some financial documents. And I don't know how do I go about that.
I mean, it's simple, like not everybody has to. I'm telling people, people who are trying to figure out how do we prove that we are really married. Not everybody has to have the same document. So if she has bad credit, you can't add her to the lease. You can't add her to your bank account. You can't add her to your financial document. That's fine. You can bring a statement to show her bad credit. You can bring a statement to show. You can have other things, right? You can show that you guys were traveling together. You can show that your family knows about her. You can show that that you purchase something together that doesn't require credit. You know what I mean? You can show that you have a pet together. So there are many ways you can show that you have joint relationship without having somebody put on your credit because she has bad financials. You know what I mean? Immigration, they'll give you the freedom to provide as many documents as you can that are not similar to what other couples have, right? Some couples don't have financial documents, but they have other things that others don't have, right? How long have you been together? No, I'm asking, how long have you been together with your partner?
Like for 3 months.
Okay, so that's your problem. You guys have been together for less than a year. So what you need to do is you have to establish that your marriage is legitimate, because your problem is not the financials. Your problem is the short duration of your marriage. You understand? So you need to prove that you've been together for longer than, so maybe start doing more things together during this period of time. So by the time you're ready to file, you'll have enough proof to show that you guys are together. Makes sense? That's what I would do.
Yeah.
All right?
And the
Yeah.
other question that I would ask is that when I came to this country like almost 2 years ago, and we grow, I still have legal studies here.
Okay.
And when I arrived, I received Medicaid.
Okay.
And will that go against me with the new proposal?
Yeah, it might go against you, right? Like I said, right now we don't know how immigration is going to look at it, right? Like right now, it's only a proposal, so I don't know what they're going to do, but potentially it could be a negative factor against you, but it doesn't mean that they'll deny your case, right? It's just like they're gonna have like a system. What they're gonna say, one black check, another black check. And so maybe you're going to have better factors to outweigh the negative factors. You know what I mean? But whatever happened. You can't change the past. Okay. All right. Thanks, my friend. All right, let's see here. I have to be granted asylum almost 1 year, 6 months. I applied for a green card almost 10 months ago. I don't receive my green card. How long does it take in NYC? I mean, you know, right now these processing times are very slow, so it could be even up to a year. Let's see here. Follow-up question about the guy who asked about the housing discount. Could that become an issue for citizenship interview? I think it's going to be only an issue during the green card, but you never know. These people are changing the rules every single day, and we need to be mindful of what they're doing. So we don't know. Let's see here. We've got another person waiting here. AN, what? Can you hear me?
Hey,
Yeah. How are you? What's your name?
hey, Jacob. Hey, my name is Anish.
Okay. Where are you from, and what is your question?
I'm from New York.
All right.
Yeah. So I mean, I was just listening to everybody like about the new proposed rule. So
Public charge.
yeah. So I'm already a conditional green card holder.
Okay.
So does this apply? So I don't think it applies to me, right? Because I've never.
It doesn't
like,
apply to you. It doesn't apply to you because you already have a green card. So this rule is only applicable to people that are in the process of getting their green card, right? So if you
Yeah.
already have a green card, you're good. It doesn't apply to you because you're eligible for a lot of these benefits.
Oh, okay. And
Right.
then the second question I had was, I mean, you spoke about people getting picked up at their green card interview
Okay.
who overstayed their visa.
Correct.
So I have my citizenship already filed, and the case is currently being in processing
Okay.
stage with the. I mean, it's in processing with USCIS. So,
Okay.
are they picking up people at the citizenship interviews also?
No,
Like,
no. This is only the green card interview. People who are not yet green card holders, but they want to become green card holders. It's not applying for citizenship interviews. All right.
oh, okay.
Only green
O-
card interviews. Just to be clear, guys. Those people that get detained, it's only at green card interviews.
Oh, okay. So I don't think I've been out of status or overstayed my because I was on a student visa in the past. I don't think I've overstayed or have been out of status. But how do I? Is there any way to confirm that I've never overstayed or like check my
There,
records or something
there is no
online?
way to confirm if you overstayed or not. The only way to confirm that would be, well, I mean, you already have your green card right now. You know what I mean? So it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. You know, once you have your green card, you're good to go. Those detentions are happening for people applying for their green cards. You already
Oh, okay.
cleared that hurdle, which means you haven't overstayed.
Yeah, because I don't want to be surprised going into the citizenship
No,
interview
no,
if
no,
they
no.
go.
This is not something impacting citizenship. So don't worry.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Jacob. Thank you so
Of course.
much.
Good luck.
Take care.
So many people are worried about this. You know, we have a lot of people here. You know, like for example, what if somebody used public benefits and are green card holders? Would it affect citizenship? No. What I answered right now. Why is it taking so long to process DS to 60s for the DV lottery? Because the backlog. That's why. There's nothing you can do when they detain them. Right, that's correct. Once you're already at the interview, there's nothing you can do, guys. They will take you. They will take you. How about people who came from the border, got married to a citizen? Is it possible to have a green card? Well, if you came from the border without a visa, it's even worse. Then you won't be able to do it from here. You'll have to go to the US Embassy. You have to get a waiver. Those people are definitely at high risk right now because the government is looking for. So once again, guys, on TikTok, specifically, please follow my account right now if you're watching this right now, number one, so you don't miss the weekly lives and the daily videos. And number two, share the live. And if you want to book a consultation to take advantage of our Black Friday deals, I'm going to pin the form at the bottom of the screen. This is a form specifically for you guys on TikTok. For you guys on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, there's a different way to get in touch, which is the number on the screen right now, but it's the same place. It will take you to the same place. And you'll take, you'll get the discounts as well. The Black Friday discounts, the same number. But fill the form right now and use the number in my bio to send me a text as well from the live during the live is the best way to secure that. So guys, you will be always available to book those consultations fast, so you don't have to wait weeks and weeks to get those appointments, because right now people are waiting a long time to see me. And that's the reason, because there's only that many hours in the day, and I'm trying my best to see as many people as I can. But thanks, Manny. It doesn't impact green card renewals. All right, guys. Only new green card holders are going to be impacted by this. All right, let's see. We have a lot of people waiting to join the live, and we'll take you in the order as you are waiting. And let's see. Let's see who is waiting. I'm trying to see. Hello, can you hear me? Yes. What is your name? Where are you from? And if you have video, use it. And if not, that's fine.
So my name is Shay, and I'm originally from Morocco.
Okay.
So my question is, I want to apply for my daughter.
Okay.
Actually, I'm a green card holder, but my daughter, she came here to visit me as a U.S. visitor. And,
How old is she?
She's now 17.
Okay. All right.
And my daughter, she was living back, but unfortunately, me and her, we had a bad accident. And she overstayed her visa.
So your daughter is already overstayed now, right?
Yes.
Got it. So here's the problem. As long as you're a green card holder, you can't file for her while she's overstayed. Okay?
Okay.
Hopefully she's okay with the accident. But once you become a citizen, you'll be able to legalize her again. But as a green card holder, it's going to be tough because she has no status already. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So I just want to know, like, what is the right path that I can take? Like, should I go ahead and apply for her for the I-130? Because I still have 1 year in order for me to go ahead and apply for my citizenship.
I mean, I would apply for the I-130. It's not going to hurt. You're not disclosing anything about her. It's just that it's a future petition. So I would do it. And then let's just wait. Just do that and wait.
Okay, because I was just like wondering, because when I researched about her, it says that, let's say if the I-130 gets approved, she will have to go through the like she has to go back to the country in order for her to get a green card. I don't know how
Correct.
accurate is
No,
that.
it is correct because she has no status. That's the reason. But once you become a citizen, she won't have to do it. But as long as you're a green holder and she overstayed, even if she's current, she won't be able to adjust from here.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. Thank you so
All right.
much. I greatly appreciate it.
Definitely. If you need help with the I-130, send me a message.
Okay, well, thank you.
Of course. All right, guys. I mean, a lot of people, let's see here. A lot of people are worried about these overstays, about the people getting detained. And I understand that, guys. I mean, it's scary times where you're trying to fix your paperwork, doing the right thing. You show up at an immigration interview, all full of hope, dress nice, your best clothes. And what happens? You end up detained, right? And that's the reality of a lot of people in San Diego right now, but it's expanding to other cities. So immigration right now, ICE, what they see is they're saying you overstayed, we put you in the same bucket as somebody who committed a crime, somebody who came here illegally, somebody who is dealing drugs. Same thing. They put them all in the same bucket, right? Which means that if you, and just so you understand, guys, most people who are here undocumented in this country, most people, over 7 million people, close to 8 million, actually overstayed their visas at some point, right? Now, over the years, if this rule that they are enforcing right now was on the books 10 years ago, the amount of people that would be overstayed right now would be 30 to 40 million, because nobody would be able to fix the paperwork, because anybody who goes to immigration trying to do it the right way, they'll be detained by immigration and sent to jail. right? So why would you show up and fix your papers if you know you're going to get detained, right? So if right now most people, how they fix their paperwork, I would say 70% of them are getting married to U.S. citizens naturally, and the other 30% are getting the green cards through employment, through U visas, asylum, and other ways, right? That's it. So, you know, I'm going to pin, I'm going to pin the form. Sorry, people want to be able to book. And let me just do the form again. So the form here at the bottom of the screen is for you guys to book a consultation while you're on the live, guys. This is the best way to do it, or use the phone number in my bio to send a text. So that is the reality, guys. Somebody said that 601 waivers are being approved in 6 months. Some cases could be approved, but that's not the majority. Majority is still taking about 2 years. 2 years. The form is at the bottom of the screen, guys. Yes, you can ask Rahul. You can ask the questions here. Just drop the question, and I will. Will the new rule affect applying for citizenship? No. Rahul, ask your question or join the live. We got Lily here. Lily on the video. Where are you from, Lily? And what is your question?
Oh, hi. Hi, sir. I just have a quick question. Because
Where are you
my
from?
mom, I'm from China, so I'm asking for my mom. So
Where are you now?
I'm in New York.
Yeah, okay, perfect. What is your question?
Yes. So my mom is visiting me with me right now at how can I say with a tourist visa. So her tourist visa is going to expire next year. I'm wondering if I can like petition her when she's here to do adjustment of status for her, because I read your video and said that
Are you
if
a
people
citizen?
huh?
Are you a citizen?
Yes, I'm a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, of course. You can file for your
No,
mom.
but the problem is I watched your video. I think you said that people overstay their visa to are getting detained at the USCIS interview.
Did she
So it
overstay? No, she didn't overstay yet.
no, she didn't overstay yet.
Yeah, so your mom is fine. Some people are getting detained right now because they overstayed their visas, but your mother is not overstayed yet.
So what do you mean by overstay? Because if you file the petition right now, it's going to take a few months. You know, who
No.
knows how long it's going to get.
Okay, so
By then it's going to
that's
be
a good question.
expire.
That's a good question. So let me just clarify, because nobody asked this question. So what I'm saying overstay, I mean people that came here on a tourist visa. Okay, normally you're supposed to leave after 6 months. Those people stayed beyond the 6 months. That's what I mean overstay. It's not that they filed their visa for the green card, like your mother, and then it took 9 months to get an interview, and then after 9 months, her visa is already expired. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people that came on a tourist visa, overstayed their 6 months, and then filed for the green card. You understand? That's the difference.
Oh,
Your mother
okay.
is not going to overstay. You're going to file for her before her thing is going to expire.
But when at the interview, would they think, oh, like by when they look at it, or would they say the I-94 already expired and they call the
No,
ICE?
no, because once we file the adjustment, the clock stops. You understand? So
Okay.
once we file the green card, the clock stops and there's no more issue with overstay. These people that
Oh,
get detained, all of them, they overstayed their visas, and then the green cards were filed. You
oh,
understand?
okay, I see. So that's difference. Oh, okay, I see.
Different. You're good. So if you want, when is your mother's thing expire? Her status
I think next year. Next year.
next year. Okay, so
Yeah.
I would say 60 days before she expires her status, send me a message on this number and say, Jacob, I was on your live. I need you to help my mother, and I will do it for you.
Oh, okay, I see. Another question about the public charge rule, because my mom visited here before, and then she had a history of using the emergency Medicaid. Would that consider as like a public charge rule? Because you said
No.
like Medicaid can be like refused forever.
Yeah, that's another good point. If you use emergency services, which means you use it and then you stop, that's not considered to be a violation of public charge. And even under the new extension of the rule, those people are not going to be a problem because she used it and then she stopped.
Oh, okay, I
It was
see.
only
Got
an
it.
emergency. Then that's an exception.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank
All right.
you.
We'll be in touch. Don't forget.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Of course. So these were great questions, because just to clarify, guys, an overstay is you come on a visa, you stay until the end of that visa, you overstay, and then a green card is filed. Make sense, guys? That's what I'm talking about. All right. So let's see. We've got Wissam here, and then um we take Amir from the other side. Wissam, where are you from? And what's your, and what is your question?
Hey Jacob, how are you?
Pleasure. Where are you from originally?
I'm a Jordanian half Chaldean,
Oh,
and
nice.
I'm with you in San Diego. I
بيحكي
think we
عربي؟
talked before. Oh
We
yes,
did,
بحكي
we did.
عربي طبعا. انت بتحكي عربي كمان.
شوي شوي.
Oh ما
أنا
شاء الله عليك حبيبي. اهلا وسهلا فيك. برافو عليك والله. اهلا وسهلا. Jacob,
Okay.
so I want to tell you something here.
Yeah.
My sister, she have F2B category.
Mhm.
And me too as well. My mom, she fight for me in 2017. However, my sister like kind of have a little bit of diabetes,
Mhm.
but it's under control. She is kind of like 280, but she's under control, no
Okay.
above 280,
Okay.
and she is ready for consular processing because my mom she fight for her in 2017 from Jordan.
Okay.
Plus, she has administrative closure with asylum case inside United States.
Okay.
So I think she can't adjust status under the F2B. She has to terminate her case in
Absolutely.
court, and then she have to go back and then do the embassy processes.
Yeah.
It will affect her by any chance because she has that diagnosis.
So
It's
remember,
not chronic. It's not chronic. Like it's not
yeah,
like she
yeah,
doesn't take
yeah.
insulin. She doesn't do that.
I understand that. So basically, what we're talking about here is another rule that came out 2 weeks ago. And that rule talks about people that have obesity, diabetes, potential cancer. So
Right.
what the issue here is this. It's not a black and white. What they want to see is that this person is using this under control. So maybe she's going through a physician care. Maybe she
Yes.
has a plan of action how to control this diabetes. As long as she has
Correct.
that, we bring these papers to the interview, and she'll be fine. That's
Oh,
all.
thank you, Jaco, because we've been here for 15 years and we've been waiting for the backlog, all that kind of
No, for
situation,
sure. No, she'll
and
be fine. Yeah.
then they will be done it here, then it's gonna be shocked like very bad,
Yeah, yeah,
we're gonna be shocked very bad.
yeah. Where do you live in
Um,
San Diego? You live in El Cajon?
El Cajon, yes, to the
Okay.
Chaldean community, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's the name of that restaurant? The Syrian one.
That's here, Mal Sham,
Oh my God, that's the best
Yeah.
one. Right? I
Have you
was
been
there
there? I
last
haven't
week.
seen you.
No, last week I didn't know. I went to a show in Magnolia, which is the
Yes.
theater over there. And after the show, we went to the Syrian restaurant. Oh my God, the
Perfect.
food is. I'm gonna drive there from
Yeah.
here, from downtown, just to eat there.
Yes,
Crazy.
yes, it's a good food. It's a good food, especially uzi, or we call it kuzi. Yeah, it's
Oh,
good.
okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
with
it.
the beef and meat and lamb. So Jacob, so she will be fine.
She'll
Like
be fine.
she has no
As
issue,
long as
right?
you have the paper to show the treatment is good. And
Yeah,
if you
and
need help,
affidavit supportive too. Affidavit support.
perfect. Yeah, that's all she needs. If you need help before the interview, prepare her. Send me a message.
Yes, Jacob. Just I have another question, please. So
Yeah.
I am an asylum pending pass on LGBTQ. To be honest with you, I have no shame to say that in America. I don't care. However, my asylum case has been pending since 2023. Do you think any time coming soon?
You're looking at about 7 year wait right now. It might change in the future. Right now, 7 years.
Okay, but what about the POS Act, like Roy introduced from Texas? Is that gonna affect
Yeah,
old
but
cases?
I don't think so. I think it's only a proposal. Nothing is passed, so it's not a good. I don't think it's gonna pass. But
Perfect,
it's remember right now it's not effective. Okay,
perfect. Even the old cases, it won't affect it.
it won't affect it. Even the
Perfect.
old. All
Thank you
right.
so much, Jacob. Thank you.
All
I appreciate you.
right.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holiday, everyone.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. All right, guys. So with this note, we're gonna be ending the live on YouTube. We're still here on TikTok for a while, but on YouTube, guys, if you want to continue the live, we are on TikTok at SD Immigration Lawyer. Move there. But we're finishing it on YouTube. Once again, before we end it on YouTube, this is the number on the screen to book your consultation during the live. Do it right now before I end the live to claim your Black Friday offers. We're doing it once a year. Those are big offers that are happening right now. The team is ready for you guys. Send the message right now. Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. All right, guys. See you next Monday. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving to all our YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook viewers. I wish you all the best, guys. Be thankful for what we have. I know it's crazy times. I know, it's scary, but we are in this together. And let's be thankful for our health, for the fact that we have resources like this to be able to share information, to pass this to you guys. I will never stop sharing information. So thanks, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you next Monday on the biggest live show on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. We're still here on TikTok, guys. We're not leaving. All right, guys. See you soon.